Board of County Commissioners acts as a quasi-judicial body when it hears requests for rezoning and conditional use permits. Applicants must provide competent, substantial evidence establishing facts or expert witness opinion testimony showing that the request meets the zoning code and comprehensive plan criteria. Opponents must also testify as to facts or provide expert testimony whether they like or dislike a request is not competent evidence. The board must then decide whether the evidence demonstrates consistency and compatibility with the comprehensive plan and the existing rules in the zoning ordinance, property adjacent to the property to be rezoned, and the actual development of the surrounding area. The board cannot consider speculation, non-expert opinion testimony, or poll the audience by asking those in favor or opposed to stand up or raise their hands. If a commissioner has had communications regarding a rezoning or conditional use permit request before the board, the commissioner must disclose the subject of the communication and the identity of the person, group, or entity with whom the communication took place before the board takes action on the request. Likewise, if a commissioner has made a site visit, inspection, or investigation, the commissioner must disclose that fact before the board takes action on the request. Each applicant is allowed a total of 15 minutes to present their request, unless time is extended by majority vote of the board. The applicant may reserve any portion of the 15 minutes for rebuttal. Other speakers are allowed 5 minutes to speak. Speakers may not pass their time to someone else in order to give that person more time to speak.
Thank you so much, sir. We're going to call this meeting back to order. We're moving into item H1.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Item H1 and H2 are companion applications. I'm going to read them into the record together. However, you'll have to make separate motions for each. Item H1 is Paul Turner and Jackie Allen request a small-scale comprehensive plan amendment 24S.03 to change the future land use designation from Res 2 to neighborhood commercial. Application numbers 24SS00003, tax account numbers 2104754, located in District 1. Item H2 is Paul Turner and Jackie Allen requests a change of zoning classification from RU to 10 with a cap of 5 to RVP with a BDP. Application numbers 24Z00008, tax account numbers 2104754, located in District 1.
Thank you. Mr. Moll, I have a card from you, and I think I'm comfortable with it. So, Commissioners, it's in District 1, unless you have something, if I could have a motion.
Motion to approve H1, Madam Chair.
Motion to approve item H1. Second by Commissioner Feltner. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Passes 4-0. Can I have a motion for item H2?
Motion to approve H2, Madam Chair.
Can I have second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item H3.
Put It In Me Storage LLC requests to change the zoning classification from IU to BU-2. Application number is 24Z00010. Tax account is 2322557, located in District 1. Madam Chair, the applicant was not present at the July 22nd P&Z meeting. Staff's recommendation is to continue this to the 8/12 P&Z meeting and the 9/5 Board of County Commissioners meeting.
Commissioners, can I have a motion to continue this item? Motion by Commissioner Goodson. Second by Commissioner Feltner. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Passes 4-0. Item H4.
MJ COOP LLC requests to change the zoning classification from GU to RRMH-1. Application numbers 24Z00018. Tax account numbers are 2000674 and 2000676, located in District 1.
Ms. Sabby, I have your card, and it's in my district, and I'm comfortable with it. Are you okay if we go ahead and vote? Commissioners, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve H4, Madam Chair.
Motion by Commissioner Tobias. Second by Commissioner Feltner. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Passes 4-0. Item H5.
Walter Chlewicki requests to change the zoning classification from RU-1-13 to RU-2-4 with a BDP. Application number is 24Z00020. Tax account number is 2624912, located in District 4. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommended denial. The applicant was not present for that meeting.
Commissioner Feltner, your district, sir.
Is the applicant here? Okay. So I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I'm going to make a motion to deny and waive the requirement that they have to wait 6 months. Is that what we can do? Yes, okay.
Yes, sir. So there's a code provision that says you can waive the requirement for the 6 months delay for them to submit a new application.
Okay.
All right, that's my motion.
Motion by Commissioner Feltner.
Madam Chair,
Yes, sir.
may I ask a question of Commissioner Ford? Yes, Commissioner Feltner, why, if they didn't show up here, why are we waiving that 6-month provision?
I think my understanding is that there's a co-owner on the property, and they need to work that out, so.
So you
Just, yes.
you were aware they were not?
Staff just made me aware, so.
Gotcha, that
Yeah.
makes all the difference. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Goodson. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Passes 4-0. Item H6.
KMM-Florida LLC requests a change of zoning classification from RU-2-10 with a cap of 6 to BU-2. Application number is 24Z00024. Tax account numbers are 2601612 and 2617260, located in District 4. The P&Z recommendation was approval, subject to a BDP. If the board would like me to read the conditions that were outlined in the BDP, I can.
Would you?
Commissioner Feltner,
Please.
please.
So the existing BDP to the north limits, or I should say prohibits, the following uses: auditoriums, automobile hire, automobile paint and body repair, automotive repairs, automobile sales, automobile tires and muffler sales and service, automobile washing and mechanized boat service, building materials and supplies, cabinet making and cabinetry, commercial entertainment and amusement enterprises, contractor outdoor storage yards, engine service, farm machinery sales and service, feed and hay for animals and stock, fertilizer stores, flea markets, gasoline service stations, hotels, lumber sales, motels, motorcycle sales and service, outside sale of mobile homes, pet kennels, plant nurseries, recovered materials processing facility, restaurant outdoor seating, seafood processing plants, service station for automobile vehicles and U-Haul service, scarpering and grinding shops, theaters, towers and antennas, trailer and truck service, treatment and recovery facility, welding repairs and metal fabrication, outdoor storage of display of large items or material which may require a forklift, front loader or tractor or similar machinery, To move shall be prohibited. Outdoor intercoms and public address systems shall be prohibited. Digital or electronic signs and billboards, whether static, animated, or intermittent, shall be prohibited. Freestanding signs shall be limited to not to exceed 10 feet in height. The gross floor area ratio shall not exceed .75, consistent with the neighborhood commercial comprehensive plan category.
Yes, and the applicant's here tonight, so let me just say in a quick disclosure that I did have a meeting with him prior to this meeting where we discussed the BDP. So Mr. Romandetti is here. Sir, we have another card. If you want to speak, you can do it. Okay, we could go to the other.
Okay, Mr. David Hoffman, who is not the applicant. If you would just state your name and address for the record, that would be great.
Yes, David Hoffman, 1321 Bonaventure Drive, Melbourne, Florida. I represent the Lake Point Homeowners Association. They're on the west side of Walty, so they would be definitely affected by the this zoning change. They are in support of this change as long as those prohibitions are added into the binding development plan.
Okay, sir, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions? No? I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve then with the BDP, as Jeffrey read.
Okay, I have a motion to approve with the BDP. Second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Tobias. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 4-0. We are moving into public comments. Ms. Sandra Sullivan.
Good evening, Sandra Sullivan, South Patrick Shores. So the agenda came out for Tuesday's meeting, and I just wanted to make some comments in advance of that meeting. I was pretty disgusted that the conversation of Sarno is back on the agenda, hidden under consent, even though it needs a supermajority vote. I would suggest it be removed. I'd like to bring to your attention that on the July 9th Melbourne City Council meeting, it said that the county, in their packets, that the county has potential buyers for the Sarno land, so I'm wondering if that's what this is all about. Why would we give away property that is going to result in more than $100 million of higher costs for the taxpayers for muck dredging? The council wasn't enthusiastic about buying the land. Alfrey said, we can get this land for next to nothing at 3 hours and 30 minutes. It is offensive that Alfrey is making points that they can lease Sarno for $1 a year for 99 years. Alfrey's saying that the county really wants to get rid of it and that the county doesn't need the Sarno land. I find it offensive that the District 4 Commissioner made a statement previously that it has not been used in 20 years. It's been used as a DMAA site. And it's been used as part of the waste management contract for hurricane debris. Per previous legal opinions, as utility land, it has to be sold for fair market value. Here's a picture of it used for a DMAA site. So also on the agenda is adjusting the project for the muck dredging here north of O'Galley. Here's where the Sarno site is. This is where they previously put the muck. So, and you can see on that map all the other projects that are in the vicinity. So we're not just talking about muck dredging down to Palm Bay, 8.1 miles. So this was a $26 million project. It was supposed to come in at $26 million. It came in at $49 million because it's pumping at 8.1 miles. So I did records request and it was obstructed and it took some time to do additional records requests for emails to get the information I wanted. But so the agenda kind of confirms what they're doing. So they're going to dredge less muck for that particular site to get that cost down. But this item shouldn't even be coming before this commission. Before you know what it's going to cost, the incremental cost it's going to cost to pump muck all the way to Palm Bay. First of all, on the bid for O'Galley, even though they're maneuvering things and they're not doing the interstitial cleanup and they're not doing as much muck down to like a third of the volume. But there's the other projects, and until you have those costs, any discussion of Sarno should be off the table.
Thank you. Okay, we are moving into board reports. County manager,
I do not have a report.
county attorney,
I have no report.
Commissioner Goodson,
None, madam.
Commissioner Feltner,
No report.
Vice Chair Tabaya.
No report, Madam Chair.
Okay, then I'm going to call this meeting adjourned. You guys have a great evening. Stay safe.
Thanks.
The opinions expressed by any member of the public during any period of public comment do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of the Board of County Commissioners of Brevard County, Florida, Space Coast Government Television, or the program sponsor, and are solely those of the presenter. The Board of County Commissioners of Brevard County, Florida, Space Coast Government Television, and the program sponsor hereby expressly disclaim any and all responsibility or liability for any defamatory or slanderous statements expressed by any member of the public during any such period.